Hi guys, welcome to the School of Rockstars, and this is my uncomfortable zone. So, becoming rockstar with RJ. Sorry for the second live session. Now I'm gonna talk with this amazing person, Shajra.
Hey,
Hi,
what's going on?
how are you?
I'm okay. I've been better, but I'm okay. What's going on?
Yeah, what happened? Can I know what made you weird?
Oh, okay. Wait, did you watch?
Because sharing keeps you better, feel you better.
Okay. So I shared a little bit of it in my story though, and
Oh, okay, I didn't saw that, so sorry.
yeah, no, like I'm just doing the check-in, and I have to get my mental health checked. So I have to go through a bunch of assessments that have been really really stressful. So I was just kind of dealing with all the weight of that because I just came back from a doctor's appointment. So I'm like, just processing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I took you the whole day of your time, right? Or
Dealing with that, yeah. So I just got home now, so I'm here. So what's up with you, man? What's going on? I'm so out. It's cool.
yes, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, Shahadra.
Shadra,
Yeah, Shahadra.
Shahadra. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But there is like a J in the middle,
Yes.
but it's a silent.
No, like think of it like more like a Spanish name. So if you pronounce the J,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. How is my connection,
So,
or is it slow? Okay.
yes. Like, can you introduce yourself and can you tell more about your background?
Sorry, you kind of just chipped out. You said introduce myself?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm Shajadra McCreath. I guess I'm like an entrepreneur of some sorts. Yeah, basically, I just have a bunch of ideas and I try my best to act on them.
So, where you live, what you do are you in the school currently or what are you doing right now?
No, so I actually live in Brampton, Ontario, which is about 40 minutes outside of outside of Toronto. So I live in Brampton,
Okay.
Ontario. Sorry. No, I graduated a few years ago. I currently just kind of hustle. What's
So,
good?
what you did in your studies, what major you took?
I actually have like a business administration. I
Okay.
focused on finance and I focused on international business.
Oh, so you are much into entrepreneurial side. So,
Uh, yes and no. I had it's not necessarily like an interest in itself, but it was something that I needed to learn because I wouldn't get a chance to figure it out. So in an effort to kind of learn more, I had to just study it more.
okay.
Yeah.
So, do you think that education is a necessary for everyone, like a college education, or do you think one can stop at a school or schooling kind of thing?
Um, to be honest, are you asking for yourself or are you just saying in general?
In general,
Sorry, are you in school?
no, I'm doing job. I completed my master's.
Oh, you okay? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so in a sense, you see the value in it, right? Um,
Yes.
I would never tell anybody not. Okay, hold on. Let me stop myself. Um, in Ontario, school is affordable, but it's still expensive. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like the
Yes.
government tries its best to help you out, but there is still a good portion that falls on the student, in terms of financial contributions. Um, I wasn't from a privileged background, so it's to be honest, like I'm still paying off my debt. I still have about another 4 years to pay off my student loan, and I only got my university. So personally, like I had to make the decision, like I can't move on to get an MBA because I don't want to take on that financial responsibility right now. Um,
Okay.
But with that being said, like my education is also coming from, I'm learning more doing it than reading about it and getting tested on it. There's a lot, I'm sorry, but like truthfully, like there's a lot of information that's already for free. You can get, you know, I'm pretty sure like there's a 10-year-old who has access to Google who will be getting a better education than I did when I was at school. But for me, I was making the best decisions at that time. And it was like, okay, either going to school or, no, actually, no, not going to school is never an option. Yeah.
Like, as it in your childhood, what is your dream, and like, is it changed by time to time, or you stick to it?
Okay, so as a child, I remember I recently moved, so I was like looking through my old stuff and kind of clearing everything out. And I came upon like this book that I made when I was like a kid, and it was like almost like a journal. I think it was like social sciences or one of those classes. And it's like, okay, what do you want to be? And what I put was I wanted to be president.
Oh.
Like, you know, the country, but I'm like, why would I say president? Because we don't have a president, we have a prime minister. Was I speaking about like being the president of America? Like that can't happen because I'm Canadian. So it just said president. So in today, I'm kind of just, okay, I think it's like the president of my company is what I was going for. So yeah, I'm pursuing that now, you know. I'd be lying if I said it was
I'm
easy.
having trouble with, yeah.
Better.
Day job, or you still figuring out like what to do, the business thing?
Yeah, so right now I do both. Like my day job is helping me pay the bills and just keeping me, you know, in a sense, in a financial position to keep pursuing and trying different business avenues. I'm just right now at the point just trying to figure out, you know, what is really costing me more. Yeah, so I do have a couple of decisions I need to make quickly, just because the opportunity arrived for me to get promoted. And like I said, it's amazing and it will solve all my immediate needs, but I really have to think about what it's costing me in the long run, just because obviously with like new promotions, you're dedicating yourself, and then we go right into the Christmas season, which is just going to get ridiculous. So I'm going to lose all that time on working on my own thing. So I'm really, really, you know, kind of struggling with what decision to make in terms of that.
So like, I think you have faced similar kind of situation while you are in like in your college. What you do, like how you deal with this kind of situations?
That's a good question. To be honest, it's like, I just got to think it through. I got to meditate. I got to journal about it. And then like sooner or later, like a thought just comes to me and it seems like it's always been there. And then that's the decision I go with. Yeah.
Or do you take like help from your family or any person you know, or like do you have like a like a go-to person so that you can get some suggestions from them? Do you have that kind of environment around you?
Actually, that's actually a really good question because it wasn't really something I was thinking about. Just the people that I have that are immediately close to me, I wouldn't feel comfortable kind of, or not necessarily feel comfortable. I'm just not, I kind of already know their angle and their MO, you know? So I don't think that would be helpful in this situation. But now that you mention it, there is a couple of people that might or will understand it, and I got to reach out to them soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for that. That was actually awesome.
So like, what is your morning routine?
Oh my gosh. So I recently just joined the 5 a.m. club.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah. So that's been its own journey. But basically I do that so I can get up. I watch one of Evan's videos. I'm on his email list, you know, for the Unstoppable Confidence.
Confidence, yes.
Yeah. And then I'll usually go onto my Spotify playlist, and I have about 10 meditations kind of set up, which just go through like your morning intentions, your gratitude, you know, self-love, all of that. And then I come back, or before that, I actually prepare my tea because I like hot tea in the morning. Yeah. And
okay.
Then, yeah, and then I eat breakfast, and then I head out to work.
Okay, like how many hours you work, like from 9 to 5, or what are
Yeah.
your timings?
Yeah, it's either like a 9 to 5 or like a 3 to 11 type situation, just depending on what the day is.
Okay, like at what time you will work on your side hustle or your business? Like, what is your timings in your day?
There's no timing at all. Like it's whenever you got to make the time for it. And that's why it's kind of like it's really stressful just figuring out, like, because you could be at work and then thinking about it but can't do anything about it, and then when you have the chance to think about it, then your mind is at work thinking about everything you missed. So that's why I'm saying, like, I haven't figured out the magical formula, so I'm just dealing with it day by day.
Okay, like how many hours a week you
Hi,
spent on
Lily.
your business? Hi, Lily. Hi, I think Tina also joined us.
Oh, Tina, what's up?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. All right.
And like in a week, how many hours will you spend? I think you didn't figure out, or do you have any specific hours? Like,
With like my business?
yes, with your business. Like, do you have any weekly goals or monthly goals you put to yourself, so that I have to reach this goal by this month or by this week? Do you have like that?
No. In all honesty, big goals kind of like screw me over, or like they just don't work for me. So I kind of just wake up and I decide, okay, these are the 3 things I need to do. And it's usually obviously just prioritizing. So like right now, my mind is on my business. So like 2 of those things are just going to be business related. I just got an idea from like, one of like our little crew. And I actually have like another call after this I got to make just to kind of figure out some things there. So that if I get the information I need, that will take me to the next step. So that is my focus right now.
And like on your Instagram feed, I see that hip hop saved your life.
Yeah, sorry. I'm reading the comments.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, sorry. Go. Sorry, you're talking about Instagram. Yeah. Sorry, what
Yes,
did you
like
say?
yeah, like I see that hip hop saved your life. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, what do you say about, like, can you tell more about it?
Okay, so Hip Hop Saved My Life is actually a song by Lupe Fiasco. And if you listen to it, it's a rap song, and like Lupe Fiasco is like legendary in the hip hop community. And it's just basically like it basically goes through the story like from 3 different people's perspectives. But like in my own journey, like my focus on hip hop and my love for hip hop has gotten me through literally every major obstacle in my life. That's why I say like without hip hop, I wouldn't be here, because like that's where I gather my strength. So it's crazy
Yeah,
how like I came up with that, and like it just stuck, and like that's kind of where I am at this point.
yeah. Lily is asking us, like, tell us more about 5 a.m. club.
Oh, Lily, well, actually, if you checked in earlier, we just discussed that. But yeah, 5 a.m. club is just getting up at 5 a.m. to, get your mind right and set everything, set your priorities in order. Obviously, like time is like really constricted. So I have to wake up at 5 a.m. just to give myself, the time and like the focus I need just to take care of me. Cause then literally like say after like 7:30, my energy becomes everybody else's and I can't deal with that. But yeah, it's definitely helped, which is why I continue to do that. Like I started off with 6 a.m. and then I realized like, listen, I'm still kind of, squeezing for that last bit. And going to like work, as soon as I go into work stressed out, I know it's not going to be a good day. It's just going to continue to like spiral. And then you have to do things to kind of calm down. And then you're just not as, focused or as good. Alicia, what the hell? Okay, now these people are coming out. What's up, Alicia? I was just thinking about you today, actually. We need to talk. Sorry. But yeah, 5 a.m. club, wake up at 5 a.m. I guarantee it's going to change your life for the better. Oh, wow. Fatima just joined too.
Yes.
I just sent a message on WhatsApp. Sorry, I'm going to get back to you soon. Back to you.
Yeah, like you attended second session of Evan Carmichael. Why didn't, like, you are in Canada, but why didn't you go to the first session?
Like his first group?
First group, yeah.
I didn't know about
Like,
it.
oh, okay. Like
Yeah, I
when?
didn't know about it.
Okay.
You
So
know
what
about it? You know
inspired?
about his first one?
Yes, I know.
Oh wait, were you a part of his first class?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, but you're gonna be a part of the third class, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. That's
So
exciting.
what made you inspired? Like, what inspired you to be there? Like,
To go?
yes, to go.
Uh, what inspired me? Kind of everything. Like, in a sense, like, I think you kind of notice, like, you'll notice in your own life how, like, things kind of happen at the right times. And, like, how one little decision kind of leads into the next little decision, which kind of leads into, like, the bigger decisions. So, Evan just came into my life, honestly, like...
Here also he came, he joined us.
Did he? Oh, my God!
Yes.
What up, Evan? We were just talking about you. I am good. You? This is crazy. Sorry, I just got distracted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. Sorry, that just completely knocked me out. That's crazy. Sorry, what were you asking?
And like, did you get support from your family to start your business or?
No. Like, this is 100% like me. And that's kind of been like the burden and the curse of it. Like, in order for me to protect it, I have to keep it to myself. Like, I think they understand a little bit more now, to be honest, but no, they didn't know I was going to Evan. I told them after it happened. Even like the industry I'm in, I brought it up and it was not met, with welcome. So I just thought, you know what, until this thing, cracks and blows, then they'll find out when it's time.
Okay, like what kind of conversations you would have with your parents regarding like how did you convince them or no?
No.
Not it?
No, like, okay, my parents, I love them to death, but they don't understand that the time we're in, the age we're in, they don't get the internet, You know what, to say that I'm not supported, like, they were the ones who got me my first computer. They're the ones who, like, suffered with me when I went to go get those AOL just to get internet. So they supported me in that way, but everything else, they don't understand. So I think once it comes in, then it is Beyonce versus Destiny Child. Evan, what is going on with you? This is crazy.
So like, do you love reading books or listening to audiobooks, or what do you prefer?
Okay, so I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read every chance I get, just because that's my favorite form of taking in, like, new information. Audiobooks, I've listened to 4 audiobooks in my life, just because, like, reading Game of Thrones and, like, listening to it are 2 different experiences. So, like, with, like, really crazy stories, like, something like Harry Potter would probably be an awesome audiobook. Children of the Blood should be an awesome audiobook. I don't have, like, a service for that, though, and I don't want to pay for it because I already pay for Spotify, so that will always be, like, I'll pay for my music. I'll read my books in paper because that's just my favorite experience.
So, like, what is your, like, uncomfortable thing? Like, but you want to do that, but you are resisting yourself from doing that. What is that one thing? The
one thing is just kind of like going 1000% all in. Like I said, like, I'm torn between, financially dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. So either I lose financially now and possibly gain in the future, or I, like, set myself up now, for the security of, like, the stable paycheck. And I don't know. Let's see what happens. But yeah, that's extremely uncomfortable. Even, like, talking to my mom about, what I'm doing isn't uncomfortable. And yeah, I don't know, man. Lots of stuff. Yeah, I could probably talk to you about, like, a full day on just all that, but let's keep it short.
Okay, like, do you have do you have any friends that supports you in this business, or are you
Well,
still figuring
yeah,
out, or you find? Yeah.
absolutely. You know, like Evans, like we still don't have a name yet, and we're trying to figure out a name. So like, you guys work on that. We need a name for Evans group. Like all those people, like when I need support with that, like those are the people that I go to. You know, so that's why, in all sense, like this is why I'm on Instagram so often. It's just to connect with those people, because as much as my family and my friends might not understand, like the ones that I've grown up with, like they get it completely. So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm on it, just consuming all their content, because I know it's what keeps me going and it keeps me like my head right. So yeah, no, Lily, I didn't talk to my mom yet. No, I didn't talk to my dad either, so don't even bring it up. But anyways.
So about the business. So
Yeah.
Lily's okay.
Yeah. She's talking, business and kind of personal. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So
All right, no,
like
wait. First, you gotta tell me. So, are you for sure going to Evan's workshop in May?
yes, I'm figuring out, like I'm we are creating like a mastermind group with Tommy, me, and there is other person, Cynthia.
Cool.
Yeah, we are forming a group, and we are making like a supporting ourselves, making accountable, and gain that money and gain that confidence to go there.
Oh,
Yes,
that's exciting.
we are doing that.
That is so crazy. That's cool. Like, what led you to that finally? Like, why is it now? Because you said you've known about it from the first one, but you didn't work. Was it just like a financial boundary or what?
Yes, on the first one, I'm not ready with my finances, because
Okay.
at that time I'm paying my student loans and many other things. So that's why I didn't attend the first one. Second one, I want to, but I'm not ready.
Okay. Like, still
Yeah.
financially?
Now, not financially, mentally. And
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes,
So now you're just pulling the trigger.
yes,
Okay, good. Because honestly, like, I'm sorry, but don't let the hesitation, like, you hesitating, like you missed out a really good opportunity. Like, yo, we could have met
yes,
face to face for all you know,
yes,
So
yes,
don't, make sure it comes around, the ticket's up, you go get it, especially if the finances is not an issue. Go. Like, do everything you need to know. I already told you about like Airbnb and like the rates that are
yes.
there. So just set that all up, because honestly, when you go there, you want 100% to just be focused on that and nothing else. All right. And like I said, if
And
you need anything, call me. You know, you have my Instagram. You got everything. We can
yeah,
get in contact.
I met Doug, Michael through that first session. I know them.
Nice. Those are
Yes,
dope people. Doug is like
yes,
one of my favorite takeaways from that entire experience.
yes.
He's
He is a
great.
real rock star.
Yeah. So, okay, wait. How did you come up with that name?
That's my one word, rock star.
Okay,
like
wait, Rockstar is your number one, is your word?
is my one word, because my name is Revati. The actual meaning of my name is star.
Oh shoot. That is crazy. That's awesome though.
So
Yo, that is so cool. That's a really good story too.
yes, you met Lily in person and Evan in person, Alex. You met many other new people. So, what is your thinking or your state of mind at that point for that 3 days?
It, like I said, it was like terrifying and uncomfortable and then like eye-opening, but like also really inspiring. Literally all of that in the same moment. Like,
Okay.
remember, like these people are like already established, you know, and like at the end of the day, they're still also strangers. So you're dealing with like, okay, how do I talk to these people like normally? But it's like, you know, like a part of me, I won't even lie, like it's just like, yo, am I worthy to be here? And that was like a constant battle in my head. And then I'm just like, okay, yo, like we're all here so we can all, in a sense, upgrade. And like those two helped me do it. Like even this, like to be honest, like before I would have never, ever in my life done something like this. So like just to show you, you know, the benefits of it again, times 10.
So, yeah, she bought a new book.
Hey, look at this. Connections happening on our live stream. This is awesome.
So,
Yeah, seriously.
what is your one word? Did you figure it out?
My one word is heart. My one word is heart. I know that, in this moment, my one word is heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why you picked that?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's the one connecting factor of everything. Like, I notice that when I'm not making a decision, out of fear, I'm just making the decision that's in my heart. So that's the decision that feels right. That's the decision that, I'm passionate about. And that's the decision that is for all kindness, Like, those are the things that kind of push me forward and keep me evolving. So, yeah, like I said, at this moment, heart all the way.
My favorite type.
Okay, you are in your daily life, you procrastinate. So how you deal with that procrastination? So
to be
what
honest,
do you do?
it's time now. Like now, I procrastinated a lot before, just because everything just overwhelmed me, right? So you're just like, oh shit, like sorry for swearing, but like how do I?
No. Yeah.
How do I do something so big with like a little bit of time? I gotta hop on a plane. Peace out, Lily. Oh my God, much love. Fly safe. Be cool. Thank you for your support, man. I love you. I love ya. So procrastination. Somebody in my family just died recently, and nothing like a funeral for you to be like, yo, stop wasting time. Like he was a young man, and he had a lot of things planned for his future, and he never got a chance to, do everything. So that is like kind of my biggest shake up. Like, yo, stop procrastinating. That's why, like, when you reached out, I'm like, no, we got to do it now. We got to do it now, right now. So.
Okay.
Bye, Tina. All right. Yeah, how do you deal with procrastination, if you don't mind me asking? I'm always looking for strategies.
If I feel procrastinate, I do I'll start the thing. I may not complete it, but I'll start it.
Ah, okay.
I will do it anyway. Yeah, I will do it anyway.
And then it just kind of takes the pressure because you've already done it.
Yes. Because I just started, right? So it gives me feeling right. It's not hard. You can start doing it. It gives me like a positive feeling.
So I'm gonna try that. I really like that. Whoa, thank you for sharing that.
I learned from Mel Robbins.
Oh, wait, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
To 1? Yes.
Seriously, that was going to be one of my tattoos I was going to get, like a little rocket ship.
Okay.
Because sometimes, 5 a.m. club, that's what helps me get out. I'm like, okay, 5, 4, 3,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she is awesome. She's like a rocket.
Seriously. Amazing.
Yes. And who are the 3 persons that motivate you daily? 3 inspiring people in your life.
3 inspiring people in my life? I mean, I don't want to be this is such a wrong answer, but I'm just thinking me, myself, and I.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't hear this answer. Yes.
It was just me, myself, and I. I'm sorry, but that's the Beyonce in me. It's just I got to do it for me. I've done a lot for other people, but yeah, everything I do now is it's for me, and I know it's going to benefit all these people in the future.
But that's a great answer. I didn't hear. I didn't hear that answer from anyone.
Yeah. Kanye.
Yes.
Gotta love Kanye. That album was trash though, and I'll go on record and say that. But anyways,
so
do you listen to hip-hop?
who? Not really.
Oh, okay, what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to I listen in while driving. Okay. So that's it. Yeah.
Oh, just radio?
I listen radio music. I listen to interviews mostly. I love interviews. So.
Really?
Yes.
So wait, what's your favorite interview?
I watch most of Tom Bilyeu content. Louis House, they are my two most favorite.
Louise Hay?
Louis House.
Okay. I think I came across some of her work before, or work from
Louis House, The School of Greatness, his podcast.
Got
Yes.
You. Okay, and Louis actually just mentioned that.
And Tom Bilyeu, Impact Theory. I love both of, and also Jay Shetty content. He is brilliant. Jay Shetty.
Oh, the monk.
Yes.
Yeah. See, so we're in the same mind. What do you think about the Eminem track today? Eminem is Eminem. I don't know why these little boys think they can come at a veteran like that. Like, Eminem is literally one of the greatest, hip hop artists to have a career. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Rakim will probably still watch him, but Eminem is king. Don't go against the king, man. You're gonna look stupid. And MGK, like, he came away looking stupid. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, so Tim Bayou, awesome.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And also Tim Ferris. Yeah,
most definitely. And Tim Ferris was the one who taught me about the 4-hour work week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, like in Evan Carmichael videos, I love his 7 ways. 7 ways to do. Yes, I love that 7 ways playlist.
Got you. Okay. Sorry. We're talking about like rap beef. Yeah, hip hop has been on fire this year. Like, there's just been a lot of negative energy, and like in hip hop, they kind of use that. They use that energy and like they kind of spar with their words. So it's interesting to see kind of like the fallout. Yeah.
When I saw your story on Instagram, you said that you have been to Cyrus Web Radio interview. So like, how is your experience? I heard that it is your first interview.
Yeah, with that, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Now that the more I think about it, the more it kind of rocks my mind. That experience was like nerve-wracking, completely uncomfortable, but like very satisfying when it was done. Like, he really reached out, and he honestly, like, he's a sweetheart in his own, for kind of opening up his platform to me and like coaching me through it. Like, even before I told him, like, listen, I'm super nervous and I'm kind of like, stressing out about this. And he's just like, listen, we're just having a conversation,
Conversation, yes.
Yeah. So me, like, kind of just taking that approach, like, almost as like your friend is just talking to you and just trying to figure out, how are you doing? So I took that approach, and that really helped me kind of, do it. Oh!
She's been on radio now.
Oh my God. I want to like Snapchat that and like keep that, because that is awesome.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will also take that snap.
That is. Tell my family about that. Sorry, I'm like geeking out.
You can post it on Instagram.
Yeah, I will actually. I will.
Yeah. Yes.
Honestly, thank you so much for like, getting me out of my zone and like asking me to do this. This has been awesome.
Because you have like a great voice. I love your voice. So it's like, yes, it's like a bass voice. So
okay, that's
you
cool.
you have to start doing live sessions like on daily basis. At least for 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
Well, like, what do you do? Like, you just
speak out, like what you think. You are doing stories on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So when you are going for walking, start live session. You can do it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Oh, that breaks you. Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that. That's some good.
Or else when you're coming from office or work, so you can start a live session in your car, or if you're walking, you can start live session there.
Okay, I'm not even gonna front. I don't have a car. I have like a long commute on the bus. and like it's like jam packed.
Don't
So no.
don't feel bad. I don't know driving also.
Got you. No, I can drive. I just don't have a car, man. Cars are expensive to maintain, and keep,
Yes.
especially in Brampton. It's ridiculous. You'll end up spending like a crazy amount. So it's the bus for me until my business picks up, and then I can get a car. Or at least
do you have a Wi-Fi connection in bus or no?
No. Wait, do you have Wi-Fi connection in your buses?
Yes, we have like 2 buses. One, we have a Wi-Fi connection in metro buses.
Whoa! Seriously?
Yes. Yes.
No, wait. How long have you had Wi-Fi connection? Whoa, sorry, you're blowing my mind right now. Sorry, that's crazy. I just like shook that. Wow.
Yeah, free Wi-Fi connection in bus.
And it's like good connection?
Because, yes, it's very good connection.
Whoa. Sorry, my mind is blown. That is crazy. Is that where we're heading? That's amazing. Yeah, I gotta go work. I gotta put some stuff in. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Seriously, like that's how you know the internet's just getting bigger and bigger, and like
Yes.
so's the audience and so's the platform. Like, yo, I got some crazy things to implement right now. All right, but go ahead, ask whatever else you need to ask. Like I said, I'm here to help you any way I can. So let me know what you need.
Yeah. Like, what do you what are you most proud of yourself?
No, connection just went.
Yes.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, I completely missed that.
Like, what you most proud of yourself that most people don't know?
That I went to go get my mental assessment today.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I didn't think I was going to do it. I thought I was going to chicken out. And I thought, that I had it and I could figure it out on my own, because that's just kind of the approach I've taken with it. But knowing that I took that step and honestly, it's so complicated and it's so strenuous and it's so stressful, but there's a couple more steps I have to keep going in order for me to get the answers that I need and get the help that I need. That's going to take me to the next level. But yeah, that's definitely my most proudest accomplishment for today.
Okay, in the session you attended.
Hi, Cheyenne, Oliver. What's up? Thank you for joining us. But we're almost kind of just wrapping up. I'm sorry, that's my door. I'm expecting somebody.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Okay.
I'll tell some names. So you should tell me one word or one sentence that comes to your mind when you think of that person.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Evan Carmichael.
Believe, awesome, my first chance.
And Lilima.
Instrumental in my own personal breakthroughs.
Doug Walter.
Doug got me rapping. Okay, Doug is one of my biggest supporters, and the amount that he's already given to me in the short amount of time that we've known each other. All three of those people are amazing people. I cannot wait for you to get there and just experience it for yourself, because it's truly words can't even describe it.
Jay Rice.
Jay Rice is, oh my god, when you talk about him, he can do with a bit, the fact that he's not his own billionaire business, he's going to be getting paid so much in the future for his consulting, his ability to see things that nobody else can see, and with such vision and clarity. Jay Rice is awesome for that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you met Michael.
Yeah, Michael is the same thing. Michael's really helped me with just kind of clarify some things, and kind of he saw my story and he reached out to me immediately, and was just listen, even if you need an ear, you call me up, and that to me is just heartwarming. So shout out to all of those people.
Okay, awesome. Tina, I love her.
Tina is the one. Listen, if you're looking for content, Tina can wipe the floor with me with content. Tina's content is so good and so funny and so engaging that when I pick up my Instagram and like she's gonna be like my sparring partner, you know? Like she's really giving me like, she's just reminding me you can have fun with it. And like that's ultimately like what life is about, right? Like enjoy it as much as you can.
Okay, like who is your most favorite person in that group?
I don't have one. You know what? I'm gonna give a Kanye answer. I'm gonna say me. No, honestly, like to be honest, I don't get one without the other. You get what I'm saying? We've all, it's like one staircase. You can't pick your favorite stair. Like you got to take the whole thing. Like, you know, you get the benefit from using them all. And like, that's a really bad way to say it, like using them. But like, no, they each, you know, enhance me in their own way, if that makes sense.
Like, what are the 3 things that you tell yourself every morning?
Every morning?
Or like, yeah.
Okay, that I am enough, that I am valued, and that I can make this world a better place.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, do you have any suggestions for me? Like,
any?
Because suggestions, like.
Sorry, say that again.
Suggestions.
What is
advice? Advice.
Girl, you're the one who's giving me all my advice, so. Yeah, like I said, my advice is to jump on it. I mean, hesitation kills, especially, you know, in business. Like, you hesitate, you're missing an opportunity. Like, the fact that you already have a thought, not necessarily, I mean, obviously, if you're going to hurt somebody that don't, like, hesitation is your best friend in that sense. But with everything else, especially business-wise, you see an opportunity, the idea comes, act on it. The more you think about it, trust me, it's going to go down a rabbit hole, and you're not going to end up doing it. You're wasting all your energy when you could have been doing it and then fixing it as you go. So that's what I'm saying, like, yo, don't hesitate, do it, and like, even if you do it poorly, it's still a win. And that's literally,
thank you,
like, yo, literally, I love